Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here. So, once upon a time, there was a masterboard that Sparkle made and forgot she had it because she had hid it under her blotter to straighten out. So, today I was straightening out and I found this. And this is what's left of my 12 by 12 masterboard because I decided to make some little mini masterboard journals. And this is just a hair clip, a hair tie. And I'm going to use some of my goodies that I've made in my collection and my stash here. And I thought these photo slides would look really cute on that. So very simple. I stitched around using a fun stitch. And then I stitched my pages in my book using a longer running stitch. Okay. And I just have, I don't know, a couple pages. I made some pockets and put some tags in. Um, There's a little leftover folded in half. Now you can embellish these more as you go, of course. Journal spots, another text spot, and just a piece of lace on the binding. My little bulb clip here that's not laying flat for whatever reason. That's okay. And then you just tie it with your little tie, your hair tie. I think that's cute. I think that's a cute way to use up things that you've made and you might have forgot about. Now these are left at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4, 3.5. So these will make nice journal cards for something else. So I'll put them over here. So I pre-did some cutting so you wouldn't have to sit here and watch me. So your cover, you want your cover to be, in this instance, a 7 by 3.5. Okay? It's just a piece of the masterboard. And then you're going to fold it in half and score it. Now, when you do this, some of your stuff may pop up. And that's okay. We'll fix it now. So I'll just take my, this is art glitter glue, and I'll just reinforce. We're going to be stitching over some of this, so that'll take care of that. Yeah, anything here on the bottom I'm not worried about because we're going to stitch, but just for security, we'll put some glue down here. Okay, so that's just going to get folded in half, and if you want, you can round the corners. Decide if you have a pattern, which side is up, so that would be that side. Just set that there. And then for the insert pages, since that was 3.5 by 7, I did these 3.25 by 6.5. So we're just going to take whatever size pages we have here. These are just scraps. And we're just going to fold them in half. Okay. Now it's okay that just want to make sure they're all right side up if they have a pattern. Okay, that one. I want that to be the front. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. And we could put a short one in or two. And just, if anything doesn't meet the edges, you could trim them now or trim them later. And yeah. And so you just want to make sure everything is sort of in there nice, neatly. You could tear your edges too, make them pretty that way. But we'll just leave it like that. And I'm going to put that here, because this is going to get sewed in here. Okay. We'll sew around the outer edge, and then we'll sew this in here. Okay, so let's make another one while we have our supplies out. So again, 7 by 3.5, fold it in half. Corner round if you want to. And your cover is done. And this is going to be our front on this one. And then I've got some decorative paper here. That's different sizes. Let's fold these 3. And this one. Let's make sure they're oriented properly. 1. Let's reverse this one. You don't want to put too many pages in there. Okay. And they're pretty even when they go in, so we're okay with that. So we'll just put a clip on these to hold these. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew around the outside and then sew the inside, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I was sewing my cover, edges of my cover, with a decorative stitch, and then I sewed my pages in with a wider straight stitch. Now you could, if you don't sew, you could take a pen and do some faux stitching, or you could just use a stapler. Now, unfortunately, I was sewing this way to do my seam, and my pages didn't all line up, but it's okay. It's a junk journal. I'm going to take this one out. I wasn't going to, but I will. And I'll make some pockets or ink on here. Yeah, we'll just distress a little bit on this very white piece. But I understand it's for journaling. So, but if that really bothered you. And so now we'll decorate some of our pages. We can make some pockets, and we have some scraps over here, leftover pieces. So let's see what we can do. This is a white page, so let's make a side tuck here. Okay. Whoa. See what happened? Okay, so those stitches might have been too tight. Let's try to put some of my medical tape on here. Huh, that's never happened before. So it's a good enough time as any on camera, because this is how I repair things. Now you can use washi or any kind of thin tape. This will okay, this will blend into the paper pretty much. Okay, so let's see if we can trim this without cutting anything weird. Oh, come on. Just want to cut this little edge off here of the tape. Okay. So let's cut this down a little bit here. And we'll just glue, make a side pocket here. Okay. So that'll be okay, and we could make like a little book in here, pretend it's a little journal or something to go in there, you know, and you can hardly see that tape. So let's let's make a side pocket here. So just the two sides. And we can put something flat in here. Maybe let it dry a little bit. So we have a pocket there. We have a little pocket here. I'm going to take this bowl pin out. I think it's too strong for this. Let's see if we have something we can put on here. Well, that's too big. But I like the idea of a doily. I think this is too big as well. Too thick. Because this one should go on the bottom here. But I don't, well, let me cut a little bit off the sides and see if we still like it. How about if it could be a tuck that way. Let's see if it still closes if it's too thick. That'd be okay, but I'm not loving it. So let's just find something flatter. Or let's just put a paper clip tag there. And this then could be a tuck spot. Something flat. Something flat. You know, has to be flat. So that could be like a little tuck spot. Could put this other pocket over here. Put a card with a verse in there. So you get the idea. So you fill it like you want with your treasures. I should get a stamp out. So then on the front, I wanted to use one of my little Polaroid dies that I made earlier this week. So I was just going to put something behind it. Let's put this curtain background behind it. See how that looks. I just like it because it's sparkly. So if that was there, oh dear, that was there and this was here. You see the sparkle? That'll work. I think I should put my lace on here first. So this was 2 inches wide, and I just cut it in half, and I'm just going to use the border here to put on here. So I just opened my book. I guess these strings can come off. Okay, so then we're just going to put some 3-in-1 here. Make sure we got enough on there. And then anywhere you think you want to add a little more, let's fold it. So I want to add it on here. And we'll put some more on here. Get a couple clamps. They're over by the sewing machine. Cut this. This is the front. Yes. Okay. So then we can put our little curtain backing on here. bunch it up a little bit. Okay, now on these, because they're a little heavier, I have some of these dots that I use for my wax seals. I was going to put a couple of them on with some glue. Because, you know, these are slides, so they're kind of heavy. So, I hope you're all having a good day. I'm trying to come up with some ideas. If you have anything you want me to try, shoot me a message. I'd appreciate it. And I do love when you leave a comment. Sometimes I look at my videos and I see that people watched them, but there's no comments. So I don't know if they were really poor videos or just not something people are interested in. I certainly understand. But it's nice. It's nice when you leave a comment. Okay, so these do have a right and a wrong way. Let's take that off so we can open. Give that a little press. So what do you think? I think they look cute, especially after you embellish them and put in your treasures. And then when all is said and done and that's dry, you could take a matching hair dye. I got these at Dollar Tree, probably 100 of them in a package. And yeah, that's what I use it for. So we have these two completed. They're cute. We'll do one more real quick because we got it all sewed. Let's take off the threads. I always debate if I want to leave them on or not. And this one, I sewed this way, so I was more conscious of where my elements were going. Just tuck this in a little bit. These could be little mini pockets. Or like little tags or something. So, yeah, so this one went better with the folding because I sewed it the right orientation. All right, so again, you could we could add some pockets and things in here if you desire. And just from the scraps, you know, you don't have to. No, I don't like this one. Sometimes Sparkle just doesn't like something. So then she has to, okay, she'll have to redo. Straight is always best. Let it dry. More strings. I thought I got them all. So just go through and add some pockets and some things that you want in there. That's too big, but you know, you get the idea. So add your embellishments inside. We have a nice little book. And we'll put a piece of lace again on the seam just for some reinforcement. And if anything looks amiss, don't forget to add the medical tape. That really works nice. I use that on my bigger journals as well. So try to use what you have. And like I said, I didn't have the right width of ribbon, so I just cut down something else that I had in my stash. So let's put some clips there. Now, if you didn't have these Polaroid things, you know, you can go and find something else in your stash. That might look nice on there. Or here's one that's got some pink, or yeah, let's do this one. And we're just going to pop that on there. It's already made. We're going to take off the bolt pin again because I don't have anything hanging off it. So just a little distraction. We don't need any lace or anything because this has a piece of lace. It has a piece of the curtain paper. It has some different cardstocks. It has some book pages. It has a piece of film, and it has a butterfly. So it's good. It's good to go. So let's just add some. Whoa, I think my 3-in-1's almost out, my friends. Let's see if that'll do it. And sorry, Birdie, I see your face. We'll keep your face up there. And then I just look and see what color. Put a green one on here. And it can go under your edge here a little bit. Cover our glues. Clean my 3 inches of workspace. Haha. So here you go, our Masterboard mini books. Masterboard mini books. Using collage pieces that you have, some bits and bobs on your desk. Let me see what you create. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll leave a comment below. Bye!